Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for.
It's almost like she lets the breath linger longer than the voice. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all are well out there. I am Jaren. I am a voice teacher, speech trainer, and the founder and owner of this Blessed by the Best studio, the Jaren M. LeGray studio. I have wanted to get to her again because I think the way she uses her voice is so cool. This past weekend, I was at my mom's house and I was watching her live singing these songs, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna do a video on this. I just really like how she sounds on these songs. And I'm gonna talk about both songs in one performance. So before we get going, don't forget to click subscribe and click the alert button next to it so you know when the next video is posted. And go ahead and like this video because it's gonna be good. So go ahead and like it now. But anyway, here's my voice analysis of Billie Eilish singing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas and What Was I Made For on Saturday Night Live. That little run right there was nice, Billie.
Yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light.
It's like the first words of these phrases is a whisper. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. She's not doing it as intentionally as I am right now. I'm trying to show you what she's doing, but you hear that have yourself. So it's not any like necessarily any pitch to it, but there's definitely some air like a whisper. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. And she really keeps it light like that. Really keeps that breathy texture on her voice when she's singing these lines here.
From now on, our troubles will be out of sight.
And I like that you hear a lot of vocal slides. From now on, our trouble will be out of sight. You hear a lot of vocal throws, or some people call it glissandos, whatever you want to call it. But you hear a lot of those in her delivery here as well. A lot of those little vocal nuances, little throws and slides, glides, whatever you want to call them. Throws, slides, glissandos, I don't care what you call them. But she does a lot of them here.
Yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay.
Gay. So she kept the first part of the diphthong. Instead of gay, she said gay, gay, and then went to the E sound or the Y of gay at the end there. So she said gay. So you see how I shifted the diphthong right there?
And from now on, our troubles will be miles away.
And she's almost keeping this kind of like more lower larynx kind of retracted. From now on, our trouble will be miles. You see how it's kind of open and retracted, a little bit of thyroid tilting. Miles away. So it kind of keeps into that jazz, kind of smooth jazz vibe. I would like to hear a Christmas album from her. She would probably have a bomb Christmas album for real. She would have a fire Christmas album, especially with songs like this, kind of keeping this vibe. Whew, her and Phineas doing that Christmas album? Yes, sir. I'd be okay with that.
Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who were dear to us, gather near to us once more.
One more. Yeah. And you almost see like a frown in her mouth shape. almost. It's almost like one more. So you see it's kind of in the corner. This is not more. Even that change in the corners of the mouth can alter the sound of the words. You know, how you shape all of this will directly affect how your sound sounds, right? How your voice sounds, because you're changing the shape or the chamber at which your voice is leaving your body, at which your voice is reverberating through your body and leaving your body. So how we'll hear the sound will directly be affected by how you shape the sound. Teeth, lips, tongue, corners of the mouth, all those things, larynx, all the things. So she's really playing with the shape of the sound and keeping the vibe, that smooth jazz vibe in there.
The years we all will be together.
And I hear vocal fry in her delivery, almost like every onset or parts of the phrases have vocal fry. Through the years we all will be together. You see how I'm doing that? So she's using that vocal fry as a part of some vocal dimension, or bringing dimension or layers to her vocal delivery and textures to the vocal delivery, not just through the years we all, but she's using that vocal fry as a part of her smooth jazz delivery. Through the years we all. And I'm not doing it quite as good as her, but you see what I'm saying? I'm using that vocal fry to give some texture to my sound, to add layers to my sound. It can be more than riffs and runs and doing stuff like that. You can add texture by way of painting the text, you know, painting the color of the text, or giving the text some vocal color, and how you use the sounds that our bodies can make.
If the fates allow, so hang a shining star upon the highest bough.
That was nice. Really big slide right there. Then she kind of went up. And did some kind of descending pattern, and then flip back up again right there. Yeah, and she's getting more thicker and fuller here a little bit. It's not super duper pushy and belty and loud, but there's still much more thicker vocal fold closure, thicker phonation here, because she's kind of getting a little beefier in the sound right here while she's ending the song.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. And now
So she went straight to the second part of that diphthong on now instead of now. She said now, and went straight to that ooh sound, that closed over that ooh right there, ooh, and went straight there and held it right there. One thing I've always liked about this song is how she uses inhalations as a part of the sound. You see what I'm doing right there? So these inhalations, to me, I interpret it as a part of the song, because it gives some intimacy and humanity to the song itself. You see how when you do that breath, it almost gives realness to the recording. Not that recordings aren't real, but it just gives tangibility, humanity to the voice, into what the song is talking about, and how the song plays in the movie, and you know how the song is made. That breath, those inhalations, to me are a part of what makes the song so good. It gives it such a humane, emotional aspect to the song.
look so alive. Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for.
Almost like she lets the breath linger longer than the voice. For. You see that? Instead of for. It wasn't there. It was for. And I kind of have my for a little bit fuller than hers. Hers is way more breathy. For. So then the breath becomes smoother in transition when she kind of does that super long breathy offset. Because she's breathy during the actual phonation part or during the singing part, the breathy offset becomes even more smoother. It's almost like she activates the voice with the breath, sings with the breathiness, and then lets the breathiness kind of linger longer than the phonation or longer than the singing, longer than the voice, the vibration of the vocal folds.
What was I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna
Try. That try almost didn't have any phonation. It was very like light and quick. So it's almost like a try. She's really letting the breath do the work, the actual air, the air friction, the whisper, if you will, of the vocal folds do the work and as part of the texture of the song. Again, that breathiness gives that good humane quality to the song. At least to me it does. At least to me it does.
I don't know how to feel, but someday I
Might. Instead of might. It was almost like a super soft D on the end of might. Might. Kind of like that. But we heard the word might, M-I-G-H-T. We heard the word might. But phonetically and literally, she was saying might. Yeah, it's almost like she lets the consonants, especially the voice consonants, like B, D, G, G, V, all these voice consonants. She almost like lets these consonants sing in the phrase. So it's almost like the friction of these consonants are lessened to make sure the vocal line is still carried out as smoothly as possible. So it's not super hard percussive consonants. They're more kind of chill and light. You know, they're kind of chill and light. They're not super hard and percussive and hard and they're not really like that. They're way more lighter in quality and in texture and in production, which makes the song even more humane because it's the informality of the friction of consonants, or the informality of the consonants themselves gives a humane texture to the song. Yeah.
someday I might. When did it end? All the enjoyment. I'm sad again.
I like how she sings to the end consonants. All the enjoyment, I'm sad again. So she's singing to those end consonants. The letter N, is a voiced consonant, a voiced nasal consonant. When did it end? All the enjoyment, I'm sad again.
But don't tell my boyfriend it's not what he's made for.
On that word boyfriend right there, she got a little thicker, so it's not as breathy. It was a little bit more full, kind of more chesty in texture there.
What was I made for?
So she used the O and kind of the R to kind of place that nuance right there. So it was in for. She opened up the vowel on the for. It kind of used the R as an undertone color at the end of that word right there.
Cause I don't know how to feel. but someday I might. Someday
I even like how she lets her voice go in and out. You know, someday I might. So you see, I'm kind of intentionally letting my voice go in and out. It's kind of just doing what it wants to do. I like that. Again, it gives a humane undertone, a humane feeling to the song because of the imperfections. Lack of a better term. I don't even call them imperfections. It's more so just the textures that she's chosen. There's no such thing as perfect, right? But I'm using the word imperfections to show the humane side of the singing that she's doing here, the humane side of the vocalizing that she's doing here.
think I forgot how to be happy. Something I'm not, but something I can be. Something I wait for. Something I'm made for. Something I'm made for.
If you enjoyed this analysis, click subscribe down below, then click the alert button next to it so you know when the next video is posted, and give this video a like, please, if you don't mind. And as I will always say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. All right, y'all, I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all soon.